Hello everyone, it's part 2 of the decorating and embellishing your signatures. I just completed the first part and I thought, okay, I'm on a roll. I'm just gonna film the next one. So like I said, this is my From Inspiration to Junk Journal series number 10. It's number 3 and this is part 2. So what we previously just completed was the decorating of one of my signatures, and we're going to concentrate on the other one that has not been embellished at all. So since I am creating 2 journals, I did do the embellishing on another signature, and the pages aren't exact on the interior, so I'm going to use this kind of as a guide because I want them to be very similar in the end result. So we're going to just get right into it. So here is the cover. I'm going to move these other guys out of the way, and like I said in the previous video, I just like to start adding and see where it takes me. So on this particular cover of the signature, I added a belly band, and this is up towards the top, and what this is an embossed piece of cardstock that has been distressed, and it has some stickles around the edge. So let me get out one that I created just a few minutes ago. And as you can see, I don't know how well it's going to come up on the camera, but it does have a border of some gold stickles. And we're just going to put that right along the top there. Let me get my glue out. We're just going to go right along the sides here because I want to keep the center open for a tuck spot across our belly band there. And it's okay that it's not exactly all the way across because we're going to do some additional things to this front page. And from there, I like to think, oh, I need something right there, right? So what I did on my first cover that I put together is I added a side tab that extends onto the interior, and there is another belly band. So I'm going to get out a piece of trim, and I'm really just rolling with the greens, you guys. So let me move the other pages out of the way here. And I'm just going to go with that right along the side there. I'm going to glue that down. Just on that side there. And I will go ahead and sew these pages on my own. I'm not going to do that right now. And I want to leave a little bit sticking out. So I'm going to move this out just a tad so that we have some extra right along the edge. See, I like that. And then we're going to do that right along the interior. So I'm just going to go across that one side, get that going. And then when it's sewed down, this will close up. I am going to add a little bit of glue right there. And you definitely don't have to sew. Just make sure it's secured down there. And so we're going to go back out to the front cover. And once I add one thing, that means I have to add something else. That's always how it goes with me. So I'm going to add some additional pieces of paper, or, you know, something to add a little bit of interest to this. So let me see what I have over here. I have another piece of this. This is from a vintage stock certificate, and this is the border. And you can use any cardstock or any sort of you know, scrap paper that you have. So adding an embellished layered belly band. Yay! Just over the top, and I think it just adds so much to your cover or your page or whatever you want to call this. This is the cover to my signature there. So that looks wonderful. And then I added this little dangle on that one, and I will add another dangle onto this side right over here. I don't know if I have one. I don't think I have one right in front of me, but I will add a dangle right there. Tabs are always good places to add dangles, in my opinion. So we're gonna go on the interior here. So that side's done. Now what I did on this one is I created a little collage. And this, I don't know if I mentioned, this gorgeous page is from the Graphics Fairy. And this is from Nostalgic Dreams, a Trace of Sparkles digital kit. Oh, it's just so pretty. So we're gonna do something similar on this page right here. All right, so let's grab, whoops, bonk the table. Let's grab some of something from my offcuts. Okay, let's use the same one. So we're going to use that same digital, and I am just going to tear it up. I don't know which side I used, but I don't think that really matters. So I'm just going to, actually, I think I'm going to just cut this one. I'm going to cut this one right across the top there. I do like the torn look, but sometimes you can change things up a bit, right? And just add a regular straight edge. Now I'm freehanding this, so we'll see how that turns out, right? Yikes. All right, and that looks pretty good. I'm going to distress the edge. Right along there. And add my background. This is the first layer of our collage page. Get that right up to the edge. And then from there, I added a piece of wallpaper. So let me see if I have a piece of wallpaper over here. I don't know if I do or not. I don't know if I do. I do have some over here, so hold on just a second. And I did tear the edges, so we'll tear the edges of this one. And what I think works best for collaging for me is adding different sizes and different tears, if that makes sense. Because I like all of the different layers to show through. So let me get out my Distress ink again. This is my go-to in walnut stain. And just go around the edges like that. And we're just going to glue that one down. So easy, you guys. So a lot of times when I'm staring at a page, I'm like, oh, what do I do? Oh, what does it need? I start with this kind of thing. And then usually what happens is it begins to, you know, spur my creativity, and then things start flowing. Because I get stuck, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too, where I'm like, oh, but so that looks very pretty. And then on top of that, I added a little bit of felt right here. Now I don't have that same felt, unfortunately. That was just in my scrap pile. Let me see what I have for other felts, if that's a word, felts. Let's see what I have here, guys. I don't know. I think I have some felt. Hold on just a second. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I think that might work. So just a piece of fabric. And I like doing that because it kind of gives it a, you know, a mixed media effect where you're using different materials. So I'm just cutting a square. This might be a little big. I'm doing the eyeball method again. So I'll move that out of the way. Yeah, see, that's a little big in my opinion. It's a little too big because I want it a little smaller than this. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut it down. Which way do I like it? Do I like it like that or do I like it like that? I don't know. I don't like either of those, you guys. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I think I made this too thin. Rats. All right. So forget that. I think what I'll do instead of the fabric, or maybe I'll use a different piece of fabric. This is craft with me as you go, guys. I'm not sure. Let's see. That other green, yeah, I don't know. That might be a little too greeny. Although I am really embracing the greens here. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of liking that trim, so we'll just go with another piece of trim. Okay. And this trim is from Bohodaydreams. I just love all of her trims. They're just so fabulous. They're unique. They're, you know, one of a kind. I just absolutely love them, and they add so much. So I do want it sticking out a little bit on the side. So that looks wonderful, like so. And then in addition, what I did on my example here is I added some buttons. Let me see if I have some buttons. I don't think I have a wax seal, but you never know, in my pile over here. I don't think I do. I think I used my wax seal in the other video, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same type of collage effect. I'm going to do 3 buttons, and then I'll create another wax seal for that. So there is that side, and then I'm going to flip this over, and of course, you know me, lace borders, like so. Let's do that. Let's do a lace border here. So I do have some of that lace. Where did it go? Here it is. Right along the side, like so. Oh, that looks so good. Now I'm going to be careful with this because this has a lot, you know, it's very delicate, so I'm only going to get a teeny bit of Fabri-Tac on this so I don't have the glue globs coming through. So I'm only going around the edges. You could also use your art glitter glue. I don't have mine right in front of me, but that would be a great option too. So get that down along the side. Look how pretty that is. And I love how it shows through on the other side. Now from there, you could be done, right? Looks great, looks fabulous. Oh, and I do have a little pin here. Let's add him. Great place for a dangle. Whoops, right? Put that right along the side there. Get that clipped on if I can here. Like so. That looks so good. Now what I did on the first signature is I added a cut up doily. This is just a doily cut in half. And I don't have that same thing, but what I do have is another piece of, this is like a, I think a runner, and it has been cut up, but what I thought would be cool, let's see if this works. I'm not sure if it's going to work. If not, we have another idea here, because I wanted to create something along the side there. So I want another pocket across the back. Oh, and that looks great coming across the front there. So let's just do that. So I think, and this has always been hard for me, is to cut things up. Because this was an offcut from, like I said, a runner or something like that. And at first, you know, when I first started doing junk journaling and things like that, I'm like, oh, I can't cut that up. It's too pretty. You know, it was really hard. And trust me, the struggle is real. But, you know, after a while, you're like, okay, it's okay. It's okay to cut things up because it gives it a whole new life in your junk journals. So I want to make sure that I have enough room behind so that I can add something there. Let me make sure that I have enough room after I add that piece to put some ephemera. So I got to make sure that that doesn't cover everything up. You see what I'm saying here? So maybe just folding it over some more. I don't know. What do you guys think? And I like the way things stick up at the top. So let's see, is that going to stick up too far out of my journal? I always have it fold over. I don't like that though, so let's see. Now here I am talking about not cutting things up. Maybe I'll cut that off. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I think we're just going to leave it for now. So I really like that addition there. So what I'm going to do is make sure that is secure at the bottom. And you could also sew this, which I probably will. I'll tack that down. And then, I don't know. I think I'm liking it folded over. So we're just going to do that. We're going to just tack this right there, like so. And then fold that over like so. And then when it's in your journal, I'm just going to add a little bit right there so that I don't get a big glue glob like I did kind of up there, but that's all right because I'm going to cover that up. Ha! Like so. Look at that. Yay, so I've got an additional pocket there, got a belly band, I've got this right here to hold some ephemera, another belly band, I've got a side collage. So there's our first page. That looks so good. So good. And then when you add it back into your signature, look at that. That looks so good. All right, so now what are we doing here? Wait, that was the wrong signature. Ooh, they all look the same. I've got like 4 signatures out here. There we go. Okay. Yay. Yay. So continuing on with another couple of ideas. Let's see. Oh yeah, what I said in the last video is I wanted to add something along the sides here. So remember in my other one, if you watched the last video, I just took a piece of fabric and went across the bottom. So we're going to do that, just a scrap piece of fabric to create a lower tuck right along the bottom there. This is it's kind of a tapestry fabric. It's not real flimsy. And I think that that looks so pretty right there. Let me see what I did on my original here. From there, of course, what speaks to me, adding more on the bottom there. So let's see. Some additional trim. Yes, it does look good. So I'm going to cut that a little shorter. You could add lace. You could add, you know, any other fabric along here. You guys, my deal is I have so many ideas that I just kind of get overwhelmed. And then an additional lace as a little flip right across there. So let's see, that's getting stuck. So we're going to do that right along the side. But before we do that, I said that I wanted to add a vintage book page. And we're going to do that right here. So let me find my book page here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at that. Wow. So adding book pages, just creating additional fun things to look at in your journal. So this is a vintage children's book. I just want to put that right along the center there, and I do want to make sure that it's straight, because that's one of the things that, you know, I want to make sure of when I put things on pages, is that if it's an image, it's straight. So there's that. And let's see, I'll add this back on there now. I want to see if I did anything else. Oh, I know what I did. You remember our do-it-yourself washi tape? How about adding some more? Oh, look how pretty that is. That's a pretty one. I did create a whole bunch. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Just gonna kind of rough that up and distress the edge of that. Stick that down. So adding washi tape to your pages, that's fun. Doesn't that look cool? So simple. Then we're going to add our tab over the top. All right, I'm going to get that going. And like I said, I do like my little tabs to stick out a little bit on the side there. No, and I didn't do that correctly. Hold on. Got the wrong side on the outside. Oh, but that's okay. There we go. That I'm concentrating, that's why I'm not talking. So we're going to put that along the outside like so. Get that glued down. And then where was my little piece of trim? There it is, right there. So I'm going to get that glued down. Right along the bottom there, and I want it kind of under that so that it looks like it is connected. Oh, that looks so pretty. And there you go. You've got your instant lower tuck right there, and that gorgeous added embellishment right along the side there. Now to me though, I wanted this over a little bit, so let's see. I don't know if I can move this. That would mess things up. Because before fabric tack sets, you can move it around. There we go. Yay. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. And what does that tell me? Hang something off of here, but we're not going to do that today, because see how one thing leads to another here. Let's go to another page. Like I said, do some texture paste on some of the pages. Now here is a wallpaper center. And what I did on my other signature is I did have wallpaper in the middle, but I don't care for this. So I am going to use the do-it-yourself washi tape. Let me see what I have here. I used some of this in the other installment of the video, and I don't have enough for both sides. So what I'm going to have to do is add some additional on the side, but I can go ahead and do that. So let's just take this off. So this is a great way to cover up, you know, white pages, or, you know, pages you just don't like. So let's move that out of the way here. Hold on just a sec. And it is really sticky once you get it off of there. Ugh. Let me get it on there. This is really sticky, you guys. All right, I should be smarter than the washi tape, but I'm not. But now I am, is I'm going to take the washi tape and put it down first. Ha! And then get my wallpaper on that way. And I do have a little bubble right there, but that's okay because that looks fabulous. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to follow the jagged edges. Let me get out my jagged scissors here. Where are they? Oh, here they are. And just go across the bottom like so. These scalloped pinking shears are the bomb. So doesn't that look good? And we have all this left over. I'm wondering if we're just going to do that along the side. I think so, because that looks really good. Wait. It's really sticky. Do that on the other side here. And I just think that looks fabulous. Oh, cool. And of course we have some left over. Gotta save that. All right, looks so good. Now what do you guys think about folding this over? Oh, I think that it would look great, so we'll do it. And then a little bit on the other side. Just fold that over like so. Get that little extra off of there. And you've got your instant center. Look how cool that is. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. So there's a way to add some interest and beauty to a page that you don't really like. So that is fabulous. Let's see what else. Oh, wow. Let's see what I did in my example here. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to go for this page right here. Remember these foldovers? How pretty would it be to add something additional to that right there? So maybe, no, that's too green, too much green right next to each other. I like to do varying things, so let's get out my box again. Too much of the same type of pattern to me. Some more gorgeous digitals here. I think we'll use this one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks so good. Okay, so I am going to cut this straight down. So let me get out my paper cutter here. All right. Let's see how that looks. Oh, wow. That looks so good. Now I want it a little bit shorter. So I'm going to cut that off right at the bottom because I always like some of the underneath showing through. I think that that looks really good. I'm going to stress the edge of this. I'm just going to glue that down. Page decorating, right? Decorating the border. Oh, come on. All right, is this still coming out? It is still coming out. All right, so I'm gonna put that right along the edge there. Oh, wow. I love it. So it went from a plain page to a fancy page. And then from there, how about we add maybe a tie right along the side here. Okay, let's do that. Take my crocodile right along here. And I'm just going to poke two holes, and I'm going to use the larger hole, and I'm just eyeballing like so. That looks great. And let's tie something right along here, along the side. So let me see what I have. If I have some washi tape or something like that. Let's see what I have in my big old stash over here. I don't know what I have, you guys. Let's see. Oops. Did I hit the table? Bah. That's a little too, I don't know, too something. Let's see what I got here. Oh, that's pretty. I'm leaning across the table. Oh, but this one. Oh, this is it, you guys. This is it. Let's just thread some ribbon in there. See if I can get that through without my pokey tool. Probably not. There's one side. other side there. And that looks beautiful, just beautiful. Now, I don't know, you could keep embellishing, right? You could. So for example, we could do a little bit of more trim right along the side there. I think that looks stunning. Do a little bit of bling. That looks fabulous. We could do maybe some additional fabric. I don't know. Look at this. This is left over from the cover. Oh, wow. Let's see how this looks. And this is all just, you know, me playing around and having a good time. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. And then adding some bling. So let's just do that. I think what I'll do is I'll move that out of the way and kind of add it underneath. That's what we'll do. So I'll make this a little bit smaller. Like so. Oh, wow. That looks so good. Oh. And it brings a cohesiveness to the journal because this pattern is throughout. Oh, that looks so pretty. And you could tie this in a bow or a knot. Right now I'm just going to leave it like so. Then let's see, let's add a little bit of bling to that. Yep. Should I have it that way or this way? I think this way. Stick that on there. You could add buttons. Oh, the sky's the limit, you guys. Broken jewelry. Ooh, wee. Whoops, I got sticky on my fingers. Let's see how it looks as a bow. I don't know, I may be liking the bow. I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh, wow, you guys, this looks so good. And it is different. It is different than my other journal signature, but it's similar in the fact that it's, you know, got the same vibe going on. And I'm creating some tags, some long tags to go underneath like so. You could add additional dangles right here. Oh, sky is the limit. And then if you look on this side, isn't that cute? You could even add something right in there. I don't know if I have something really small, but you know, you can put something right there. And then I've got additional things that I'm going to do right here. Add some trim along the bottom. Oh, wow. I don't know. I could just keep going and going and going. I think I do want to do one more thing to here. Okay. I'm going to keep you guys for just a little longer. Okay, hold on. We're almost done. This looks fabulous. All right, let me find what I was going to do along the side there. I just used this ribbon, and I wanted to use the ribbon again, but we're not going to, because I just use it, and I want to use different stuff. So I thought maybe a wraparound like so. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what else I have over here. I think I have some more velvet. Let's see how this velvet looks. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't know. Let me try another option here. All right, that's what I'm going to do. So just take a ribbon and go across the front and then over the back. I don't know if we're going to go back over and do that side like so. What do you think? I don't know. Let's just do it. So I'm going to tack that down right along the bottom here. So we're going to take our Fabri-Tac, just get that right along the bottom, and I do want it to go a little bit further than the edge there. And let's see if I fold it over, what happens on this side. See, I don't know if it's going to go straight across. I think so. So we've got a diagonal belly band, a place for more goodies. Oh, yay. So I want to cut that also at an angle, like so. And then when it goes into your signature, I think what I will do though is I will cut that off the top because see, it doesn't open correctly. So that's what I'll do, is I will just cut that off. So I'm making this up as I go. So there's one side. So I want to make sure that it opens up the way it should, right? And it does, just like so. And then I'll cut that end off there. Let me glue it first. Just like so. Cut that edge. Just like so. Look at that. Oh, and I like the way it's folded, not quite in the center. I think that looks really fun. And look at all the gorgeous goodies you can add. You know, just build from there. You could add additional embellishments at the bottom. I've created a snippet roll with some of the fabric that I'm using in the journal. Look how pretty that looks just along the bottom there. I'll probably end up adding that right there. What a pretty center of my signature. And it's from Wallpaper and do-it-yourself washi tape. Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, you guys, these are coming together so well. I'm super excited. I cannot wait till the next video. So let me put these back together. So we've got two signatures like so. And we've got, just a second here, two of the other signatures. And where is my top for that one? I don't remember. Where is my top? I don't know. I don't know where my, I had a postcard for this, but I don't know where it went. So that's okay. So there you have it, you guys. Page embellishing ideas. Oh, and there's so much more that I could do. Oh my God, I could be here 24/7. My husband says, what are you doing? Well, I'm filming videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next video I'm creating for this series is something that is awesome. So stick with me and I'll be back very soon. We're going to create some goodies to put inside of all of our pages that we've created and all of our little tuck spots and, you know, all that gorgeousness. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.